We have Mary Miller, world famous harpist. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Ashley. It's good to be back.
So I want to talk to you now before we head over to our studio. Where have you been playing? Where have you been on the road? And
everywhere.
Everything?
I just released my 15th album, Harp Music to Go, and baby, I've been touring extensively. I've been playing all the shows, all the gift shows. And then business-wise, I'm just working on building that branding and marketing. I got elected to the Recording Academy. I'm a governor now.
Oh,
so I'm gearing up for Grammys next weekend, which is a really big deal. And then I just released my romantic CD, Love from the Harp, which is huge, just in time for Valentine's Day.
Yeah, and now let me ask you, just because you brought up the Grammys, and I'm wondering, in general, in this industry, is there enough attention brought to the type of music that you play? Do you think, I mean, there are maybe even music education programs that can get, you know, are there a lot of new up-and-comers, or is it very much special?
This is the best time ever to be in the music industry. One thing that's changed the whole dynamics of it all, I mean, we have two things going on. Now that any artist can get on iTunes directly, and now that the major distributors will take independents, this is the second year in a row that there are more Grammy nominees that are independents than record labels. Oh. You'd be surprised who's breaking off. And so it's a perfect time. As far as my music goes, I'm seeing a surge in it across the board. Like my sales, my company is up 146% because of that. Yeah, I think that people, especially the way that the world is right now, everyone needs calm. You know, I mean, hip-hop is great, and I absolutely love it and respect it. But at the end of the day, I've formed a niche, especially baby music. My baby records are selling like crazy because I'm telling you, if you get a baby to stop crying, you're going to sell albums.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
That's the ticket. And wondering, so now what's more fun for you to work on in the sense of making kids CDs versus, you know, adult CDs, and what goes into it?
Oh, my heart's in the baby CDs. So, I mean, how can it not? What goes into mine, I write all my music, I do it. But then also the downside is that I own my record label as well. And I've built 3 companies. I mean, I've built the Learning Annex, and now I have Good Interns, I have Harp Music to Go, God Social Network. It's more fun for me now because of what I'm going through, just getting older and some decisions to do the adult relaxation. If there was ever a time that adults really need the stillness and calmness of a harp, I think it's right now.
Very nice. And so now, and I'll ask you, what are you performing for us? Because I know that once you get in there, you can't tell us.
You know what? I was like, what are we going to do? I think we're going to go with some traditional. I think we're going to do some Moon River today. Maybe Embraceable You. Just the oldies and the goodies. Yeah, and things off the Valentine's Day CD, absolutely.
And I know that you've done some TV work as well, so do you always plan to pursue both TV and music? And
yeah, if God opens up the doors, I will do it. I love TV. TV is fun, but I've always believed that if you're going to go on TV, have something behind you, substantive, you know, to sell. So, yeah, I'm absolutely going to continue going on TV, helping people. It's fun to be on TV. You know?
And absolutely. And now, where can people follow you, I guess, online and find out where you're going? And I know, you know, whether it's if you're speaking somewhere or performing.
Yeah, go to my website, harpmusictogo.com or babymusictogo.com. I have about 200 songs on iTunes, which is really fun for me. And then all my CDs are available national retail as well as boutiques. I am going to encourage you to shop local and go buy my CDs in the small boutiques. Nothing against some major chains, but in the whole country, I think that we need to give some attention to the local companies.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Those little gift stores.
So, all right, well, thank you so much because I'm excited to hear it. So I want you to go over to the studio because I want to hear the performance. So thank you so much for being here.
Thanks, Ashley.
And you too, and stick around because we'll be right back with Mary Miller.